Roger Casale is the founder of the civil rights organization New Europeans, which champions freedom of movement, non-discrimination, and solidarity in Europe. He is also a former Labour member in the British Parliament. Thank you for joining us on the program. Above all else, Brexit is at the heart of this election. So what I want to know is, how is the European Union viewing this election, with optimism or apprehension?
I think the European Union is absolutely fed up with Britain because this has dragged on for so long. But the European Union has to act.
All right, it sounds like we've lost our... Okay, all right, so we got our connection back with you, so please continue.
There will be people in the European Union who hope that Brexit will soon be done. But of course, even if Britain leaves on the 31st of January, Brexit will not be done, because there's the whole question of the future relationship. And that is going to take the future trading relationship between Britain and the EU if Britain does leave the European Union. And that is going to take years and years to negotiate. So we're sort of on chapter one of a book that is going to have at least 12 chapters in it. And this may have been the easiest, not the most difficult chapter. Mm-hmm. So I think while there may be people in the European Union who are thinking, when you say optimistic, pessimistic, I'm not sure what you mean. I hope that people in the European Union who are optimistic that Britain can remain a member of the European Union. But if Boris Johnson wins on Thursday, Britain will leave the European Union.
Right. So if Brexit does happen by January 31st, there's then an 11-month deadline for a trade deal to be reached, so by the end of 2020. Do you think that's possible?
No, not least because Boris Johnson has no intention of signing a deal. Boris Johnson's political career, it depends on the support of people who do not want a trade deal with the European Union, who simply want to leave the European Union with no deal at all. And therefore, though Boris Johnson will say that he will try to negotiate a deal, I don't believe that he has any real intention of doing so. And I certainly think that the prospects of a deal being agreed are extremely unlikely.
Right. So then that means you're expecting a hard Brexit. So what does that look like?
Well, we will still have the withdrawal agreement, which means that citizens' rights will be protected to some extent. And we have arrangements in place that protect the interests of Ireland and the citizens of Northern Ireland. And hopefully the EU will get the money that's been promised. But as far as trade is concerned, as far as the future trading relation is concerned, yes, it does mean a hard Brexit. It means trade on WTO rules. It means all kinds of reintroduction of all kinds of regulations and controls. It means very high bureaucratic and administrative costs. It means chaos, really, and it serves no purpose at all. But I think that this is not a rational debate anymore. It's an emotional debate, and the outcomes are going to be very negative.
All right, certainly sounds like there's still a lot of uncertainty ahead. We'll leave it there for now. Roger Casale joining us from Brussels. Thank you for your time.